All right, so we're going to start off with 4x minus 5y equals 20. Now, this is in the ax plus by equals c form, so what we normally do in this form is we create an xy table. And we generally use our x-intercept and our y-intercept. So we're going to put 0 for y and 0 for x. So we're going to say 4x minus 5 times 0 equals 20. That goes to 0. So 4x equals 20. X equals 5. Okay. Then we do 4 times 0 minus 5y equals 20. That goes to 0. So I get negative 5y equals 20. Divide by negative 5. Y equals negative 4. So I'll put that in my table. Now, generally speaking, we pick another order pair to make sure we have the right equation. We're going to pick multiples of the number in front of y, but only if this number divides into the 20, which it does. I'm going to pick negative 5 because we like to stay between negative 5 and 5 if we can. So I'm going to do 4 times negative 5 minus 5y. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Equals 20. So negative 20 minus 5y equals positive 20. We're going to add 20, add 20. Negative 5y equals 40. Divide by negative 5. Y equals negative 8. Negative 8. Okay, so we're going to come over here and we're going to plot our points. Negative 5, negative 8, we'll put a dot. 0, negative 4, put a dot. 5, 0, put a dot. And then we connect the dots. Now you need to use a ruler. Oops, I'm not showing it. You need to use a ruler when drawing your line or a straight edge. I can't do that because I'm holding a cell phone. Okay. All right. Now, sometimes we have a situation like this one. X minus 3y equals 5. Now notice that the 3 doesn't divide into the 5 evenly. If I picked 0 and 0 like we talked about, I would have x equals not equals. X minus 3 times 0 equals 5. X equals 5, which is fine. We like that. But if I plug in 0 for x, I get 0 minus 3y equals 5. So negative 3y equals 5. Divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3, I get negative 5/3. Okay, I don't want to graph that. All right, and like the one here, because the 5 divided into the 20, these numbers that we picked for x were multiples of the 5. But here, because the 3 doesn't divide into the 5, instead of picking x values, we're going to pick y values because 1 divides into 5. So I'm just going to pick 1 and 2. So I'm going to pick 1 and 2 for my y. So I get x minus 3 times 1 equals 5. X minus 3 equals 5. add 3, x equals 8. And then x minus 3 times 2 equals 5. X minus 6 equals 5. Add 6, x equals 11. So that gives me 3 points, but only 2 of them are going to fit on my graph paper. We're going to do 5, 0, and we're going to do 8, 1. We could do 11, 2, but if I was graphing on the computer, I wouldn't be able to do that one. If I'm graphing by hand, I can. All right, I can plug in, let's see, negative 1. So x minus 3 times negative 1 equals 5. X plus 3 equals 5. Subtract 3. X equals 2. So that would be 2, negative 1. 2, negative 1. So C, I gotta turn my paper. Okay. I hope that helps.